Hi there, this is going to be a weekend reading for Saturday and Sunday, October 27th and 28th. I know we got a lot of energy shifts going on. We are getting very close to Halloween. And, you know, you guys, those that are empathic or those that may be psychic intuitive, we can feel the veil very thin. So right now, third eye is blasted wide open, you know, and we knew that this would happen during Scorpio season, that this is why things are coming crystal clear, because the veil is fucking thinning out. I just want to talk a little bit about that, and, you know, I don't want to get too much in depth about that, but with the veil being thin, you know, there's a lot of things happening for those that, you know, are a little more sensitive to energy. You might be even more sensitive to energy now. Those that are psychic, you know, you are even more psychic. We are physically feeling the effects. As you guys know, I've mentioned I wasn't feeling well. I'm having some stomach issues because of the fact that, you know, my solar chakra has been going through its thing, purging and releasing and doing that. And it's this process where, you know, even someone like me that does this for a living, that tries my hardest to keep my chakras all aligned and unblocked. You're talking, this is probably shit from like God knows how many past lives that I'm dealing with, that my body is purging out. On top of which, now this is not going to be for everyone, there's been some type of changes, and I mentioned this in my other video, that on the full moon, I could physically feel my body changing. And I think what it is, you know, because of this really big shift, and I don't know if this is DNA upgrades or, you know, certain types of activations and things, I don't know. What I do know is what I feel, and I'm always spot on that. And I feel there's been some type of changes happening where my physical body is either, number one, purging things out, like I said, clearing out the chakras, or number two, this could be some type of, you know, past life memory thing that's kind of now coming through and being released, which is fantastic. Or it could also be, you know, now that my body has upgraded as far as DNA goes, or, you know, those types of changes vibrationally, my physical body may not be able to keep up with it. And I apologize if you hear the noise outside. There is always fuckery every time I come and press record. I think my body is actually rejecting some foods too that I have been normally eating. For example, lactose, you know, intolerant, where, you know, I do not consume a lot of dairy products, because when I drink milk and such, I only drink, let's say for example, almond milk. I don't normally drink regular milk, but last night I had ice cream and it was regular milk. And then of course late last night, because I have to take some pills, and when I take the pills I need to eat food with it, I didn't have any fresh fruit, bananas or anything like that that was easy to consume, so I had a bowl of cereal and I was out of almond milk. I ended up eating it with regular milk, and let me tell you, honey, I woke up this morning and my stomach was not fucking having it. There's, you know, serious digestion issues that I'm dealing with. So that's my little thing about that, because I know a lot of you guys are feeling those same type of effects. Now, if you're not, don't create it. Don't be like, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. The fuck? Apologize if you can hear that out there. So I just wanted to tell you guys, you know, there just is some things happening, and, you know, my stomach's just really upset, and I've got it could be like irritation from something that I may have eaten. I don't know, but, you know, when our chakras release and open up and clear out, and, you know, such as when you guys were, you know, working on clearing out your heart chakra with my I Am Love candle, or with Reiki energy healing, meditation, things of that sort, you know, you feel physical aches and pains in those areas of our body. So, you know, I'm telling you, my solar chakra has been going nuts. All of my lower chakras, because I guess it's such a in close proximity, you know, the sacral and the root all together, along with my solar, has just been popping off. So, whew, we got a lot going on, right? We're just going to try to do the best that we can do and not let that shift our focus. We are still focused on the task at hand, which is manifesting, which is living our best life, which is, you know, filling our own cup. Now, this is going to be general. It may not resonate with everyone. I want to remind you guys that last night, my 10 of Cups candle, my second candle, went on sale. Click on the link below if you want to order it. I'm very excited about it. I do not have one on hand yet to be able to show you, but it's going to look just like this, except it says 10 of Cups. So I do not have one yet. For those of you that are interested, go ahead and pick it up through Aloha Elixir. Keoki Tavares makes them for me. It's a collab with him. Eventually, I will come out with a 10 of Cups bracelet to match, but as I have announced, you know, yesterday or last night on my Instagram, xi_missy_xi, my second bracelet will be coming out very soon. I'm doing a little bit of tweaks to it just because, you know, you got to make sure it comes out just right. See, look at these two cards talking about, you know, I've been speaking of law of attraction a lot and us being focused on the task at hand. And here is the attraction card, okay? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So we have to make sure we are conscious always that we are projecting out there the energy and frequency, that of which we would like to attract back to us. So if we are focused on, I feel sick, I'm tired, I feel this, I feel that, I'm yucky today, and then, you know, we're just going to manifest more of that to us. And I'm not going to let that happen. No matter what physical ailments we go through, we are not going to let that get to us, right? We're going to continuously focus, and, you know, we are just going to be grateful. Like this bitch over here, she'd be stopping to smell the roses. And really, it's about taking a moment to, you know, almost like relax. For some of us, maybe this is a time period for us to kind of breathe into things and, you know, allow us to have a moment of pause if you need it. If you've been working really hard, then maybe right now it's about you just taking a little bit of time for yourself this weekend, okay? Now, as you can see on the bottom, it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Like attracts like. If you feel love, if you feel this frequency of, you know, joy and happiness, it's what you will attract back to you, okay? Now here is, I mean, need I say more? A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. We keep getting the romantic feelings card too, and chemistry, because, you know, if you watched my video, Cupid's arrow strikes, you know, love at first sight. That's what I talk about, because I keep getting channeled Cupid/Eros, because, you know, Eros is the other name for Cupid. And then, you know, for months I was sharing with you guys that I was being shown an actual arrow, like a bow and arrow. So, you know, it's going to be like lightning striking. It's going to be like Cupid striking his arrow. And this new love, I feel like it's going to come out of left field. You know, Uranus is in the mix here with some things going on, you know, astrologically and planetary, and as above, so below. This is very, very exciting because, you know, for how long, you know, I've been channeling this new love thing coming in. And so that's a lot of cards. Let me see if I feel any of them. No, I don't feel them. So, you know, we're channeling it, and I feel it's definitely coming in. Spirit, please, not so many cards. Not so many cards, please. Just give us what we need to know. Yeah, there you go. Release. During this full moon, a lot of you may have had to release people, places, and things. This is like the 8 of Cups energy. I know it says your ex, but for some of you, it may not necessarily be an ex. It could just be behaviors from this lifetime, you know, shedding your old skin, realizing you're no longer that person. For some of you, it was literally an ex or a relationship that wasn't working out, right? And then it says this, the time has come to clear your energy. And I really think that that's exactly what's happening to a lot of our physical bodies. We are just shedding everything that is not of love and light. So even in our bodies, you know, like I said, if we have anything in there, like I was really, really, really bloated like 2 weeks ago and so gassy. It was ridiculous. I looked like 6 months pregnant. And I started taking an acid, and I just kept burping up all of this fucking air. And, you know, this is the other thing too. Anytime we have energy issues with us and clearing out chakras and such, right? You'll notice this is really weird, but you'll burp a lot because you have all of that shit just trapped in the physical body. So it does really make perfect sense that I am having these digestion issues right now. And of course my stomach is dramatically slimmer right now because I've been, you know, I've also been prescribed some, you know, heavy duty antacid type of pills, and, you know, just to get that worked out. I hate taking, you know, prescription medicines. I fucking hate it. But it was necessary. And, you know, it's just going to be temporary. So we're releasing anything, even energy, even things in our body, toxins. We are going through detoxes. I was telling my daughter the other night that I'm going to have to go on a very clean vegan diet just to detox, because I feel like my body is screaming for it. It's like I gotta cleanse, and I don't know what I'm cleansing for. I don't know if this is because I need to reach an extremely high level of vibration for a reason. Maybe I need a fucking epiphany. Maybe it's because that's when I get to, you know, put that frequency out into the universe to attract my counterpart, to wake that person up. Although I feel this person's already super highly, you know, high vibrational and awoke in that sense a little bit. Not completely woke like I am, but, you know, I don't know why. It's this period of time where we're not quite sure what's happening. We're rolling with the fucking punches. There is no handbook. You know, people are going to come up with the most random scenarios. I want you to go with what resonates with you. If you are having any type of physical ailment, do what I did. I didn't fuck around and just sit here and go, oh, it's my solar chakra. What if it fucking ain't? I went to the doctors to make sure I got checked physically, because if you know, you don't know what it is, and that's just the only thing I want to tell you guys. Don't sit around screaming it's my chakras clearing out and I'm detoxing. It may not be. Get your ass to the doctor if it's something that doesn't feel right in your body. Always trust your gut, okay? Now, look at what we have here. Again, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I just talked about that. Wondering if, you know, I got to reach a high level of vibration to call this in. But not only that, this particular new love, this person that's coming in, it is going to be someone that, again, it's a lifetime partner. Someone that's the counterpart. Soulmate, twin flame, fuck, who cares? We don't give two shits about the label. What we give a shit about is this is going to be the person we spend the rest of our life with. This is the person that's the perfect yin to our yang. That's all we give a shit about, and that's all you should be caring about. But for those of you that still have releasing to do, because you got to close the second book. I love this analogy. I've been using this for quite some time, and I'm seeing out there a lot of people are using this analogy now too. Where, you know, before I've told you guys, the best way to describe it is we have 3 books. It's a 3-book trilogy, okay? And we have been in the second book for a while, and a lot of you have been reading the last sentence on the last page of the second book over and over and over and over and getting nowhere real motherfucking fast. It's time now to close the second book, open up the third and final book in this trilogy. I mean, how exciting is it? You don't know what's going to happen. What's in chapter 1? What's in chapter 10? We don't know. But what I can tell you is you can't keep reading that second book over and over and over, or you're going to be stagnant and stuck on a hamster wheel, redoing karmic lessons. And you really want to go through that bullshit? Now, my 10 of Cups candle is just like in the 10 of Cups card in the Tarot deck. The epitome of joy and happiness is what we're trying to manifest. These are intention candles that Keoki makes for me. Meaning, you know, there's crystals in there, and there is, you know, essential oils and such. So when you burn it, you put the intention out there that you want to attract to you whatever is this 10 of Cups for you. Some people, it is their epitome of joy and happiness. For some people is marriage and you know, children. Some it's career, some it's just being happy. Whatever is your idea of having it all is what I want you to focus on when you're lighting my 10 of Cups candle. Now, my bracelets are intention bracelets, so these I do completely myself. You know, this comes from me. These Keoki makes with, you know, what I want to have in mind. My bracelets are always juiced up, and thank you for everybody who ordered my I Am Love bracelets. It's completely sold out again. I juice them up with, of course, my jujus, and, you know, I speak ancient Sanskrits into them. I sound charge them with the frequency of love. And then, you know, the 10 of Cups bracelet, when I come out eventually with it, will, you know, correspond with exactly that too, right? That we're trying to attract to us the epitome of joy and happiness. Now, my second candle, which I did talk about last night, it's going to be where we focus on wishes, and we keep getting the Star card in the Tarot deck. And, you know, there's a particular phrase that's very, very, very important to me, and it's the phrase wish upon a starfish. So it would make perfect sense that my second bracelet would be called wish upon a starfish. And, you know, it's a bracelet that has a little charm on it that's a starfish. And I live on the beach in Hawaii, so it's special to me. I have starfish all over my apartment. I literally wished on a starfish, you know, and my life manifested. So, you know, it's filled with clear quartz crystals in that particular bracelet, and, you know, that's going to be to assist you. And you guys see when I talk, sometimes I have all of my clear quartz stones here because they're very versatile, clear quartz. And not only that, very, very powerful and strong when it comes to us manifesting. very strong and powerful. So of course I needed to have something like that in my bracelet to help us manifest. So I will announce when those are actually for sale. You know, I'm kind of teetering around on different charms for it, because I have to make sure the charm on it's not too big and doesn't snag on things. And you know, it's going to be my first bracelet with an actual dangly charm on it. So you know, it's things like that that I've got to work through and work out, because this is new to me. I didn't foresee myself, you know, selling bracelets. I don't actually make them. My cousin makes them for me, and she gives them back to me, and that's when I do all of the jujus to them. So, you know, it's a process here, because it's just not something that I intended to do. So it's going to come out very soon. But as I said, wish upon a starfish, hunty. I'm going to have a whole line of products based on this wish upon a starfish phrase, which will, of course, include starfish things to them, as well as, you know, with the intentions of us wishing on a starfish, a star, wishing on the moon, wishing on planets, whatever it is that resonates with you, to help us manifest the life of our fucking dreams. Okay? So this is the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. I'm feeling very much so this color scheme to match my nails, hunty. You know, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Let's see, I think we're going to stop at this. Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Talk about crazy energy and a shift coming for sure. Very first card's the Lovers. The Lovers keeps coming up. The Lovers is Gemini energy, but the Lovers is also about duality. Twins, you know, the yin and the yang, someone being your perfect counterpart to you. Soulmate or twin flame, it doesn't matter. Someone who's going to be your perfect counterpart. This is divinely guided. See, these people have this string wrapped around them, if you can actually see it. Their two arms are bound, and I talked about this in a couple of my readings, that, you know, those in past lives that you have this type of vow with, or this bond where it was like a ritual bond that you guys did, you know, if you are familiar with what those are, you know, this is what I feel, that for some of us in past lives, we have this particular thing that we may have done with a person in our past, and it's almost like when we hit a particular frequency, we call that, we activate that, we awaken that other person. And because we are bound together by string or whatever it is, it's as if that, like, no matter what happens, they'll find their way to you because you guys are bound together. Now, this is not going to be for every person, okay? And this may just even be for myself personally that I'm channeling. But if it resonates, it resonates, okay? Now, it's just ironic that how many times have I looked at this fucking picture, and only today I've literally noticed that they are wrapped together on their arms. I find that to be fucking crazy. We always see things when we're ready to see it, and this is the goddamn truth. Now, the Lovers can also sometimes be a decision in love, and for some of you guys, you needed to do that to release someone that wasn't a part of your, they're not going to be a part of your new story. And I want you to look at these two pictures. Look at the Nine of Swords energy. This is stress. This is despair, anxiety, overthinking. It's the same energy in both of these cards. This is what needs to be released. Scorpio's season is going to be that of us really seeing things clearly, honey. And there will be no confusions. Decisions will be made. Venus is retro in Scorpio, so we don't want to make any life-changing decisions during a retrograde. You always want to wait till it goes direct. She's going to be going direct middle of November, I believe it is, like November 16th or so, but I'm not positive off the top of my head. You don't want to make any life-changing decisions yet, but releasing and such, if it's been long overdue, don't be making excuses and say, well, I do gotta wait till it goes retro. Listen, honey, you would know if it's something that you've just been fucking prolonging. And then for those of you, you're having these sudden epiphanies now, those are the people that I'm saying, you wait a bit, because if you had this sudden epiphany during the retrograde, or they came back during the retrograde, feel that shit out when the planets go direct, because it may be a different thing when the planet goes direct, is all I'm saying. But if this shit has been lingering 2 fucking years, 6 months, 1 year, whatever, no, okay, no. So yeah, we have the same energy here with that. This is also fears. Some of you are afraid to let go of something. You fear it. Why do you fear it? Well, because you thought that was it. This is my person. That's supposed to be the one. I'm having children with them. I'm getting married with them. And shit hasn't quite worked out the way you had planned. But it's okay, isn't it? things always happen as they are meant to. Even if it's a tower moment, even if it's something that we don't see coming, everything's meant to happen the way it's supposed to. You also have here the Eight of Wands. There could be some type of communication that comes in that you don't like. Maybe that's what causes this. Maybe someone comes back into your life and now it's stress because you have to figure out what you're going to do. For some of you, it's also fear of the unknown, right? And movement. Eight of Wands could also be a shift, fast movement. So travel for some of you, and for sure travel. We also have the World card here. So for some, it's definitely travel. For some, it's news from someone that doesn't live near you, news from afar. Some of you traveling to see a person, them coming to see you. This could be a whole bunch of different scenarios, okay? Now, you have the Three of fucking Cups. It's definitely a reunion of two souls coming together. Some type of reunion. This full moon that we just had was huge. I knew it was going to be, and it's activated something. Even in myself, I could literally feel something changing inside of me on the full moon. And my body hasn't felt the same since. Something happened here. It created something. It could have been a portal for some of us, but I don't necessarily feel it was a portal, if I could be quite honest with you. What I feel like it really was for a lot of people was it was a connection of dots. Things that occurred, I told you guys this, I've been saying this for a bit. Whatever happened in August, when Saturn went direct, all of the lessons that we may have learned in that old karmic cycle is connected August to now. August 8th also was the pinnacle of when the Lion's Gate opened up, right? It was open before that, but the pinnacle of it was 8/8. Lion's Gate is all about the heart chakra opening. The heart chakra, the releasing and shit, karmic lessons in August. Here, let's fast forward now to end of October. There's a connection. Karmic payouts are going to start to happen. Now, the World card is also about completions of something big, huge life cycles, ending, closing, done. A lot of us are seeing tens, right? Tens mean completion. So for some of you, what the news could also be that sidelined you is there's a third party situation. For some of you, it's like you had an inkling of it too, but hello, during Scorpio season, things are just going to be, what was hidden will come to light. That's what some of you have, have been dealing with right now. Possible third party here, but for a lot of you, it's an actual reunion of souls coming together. That vow. You have here the full zero, reset. We release, we let go. Endings create new beginnings. Hence, this is the third book. I love it. I love when they show me analogies. I tend to run really ahead of a lot of people. I notice this because I try to watch other readers. And I don't watch too many because they don't really resonate with me. But I have a lot of people that will email me and say, holy fuck, Missy, this is happening now, and you've channeled that for quite some time. I like that. I have a couple of, of my clients that they're really good about keeping me informed with things, and I appreciate it. I like it. It lets me, it validates it. That's why it lets me know, okay, I am right on schedule. Even though sometimes I feel crazy because I channel things so, not fucking years in advance, but sometimes a lot earlier than other people, and I think, well, maybe I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong. I know that's going to rub people the wrong way and go, oh, God, whatever. You want me to be wrong? No, you fucking don't. Now, we are human. Do I tell you, listen to us like we're the fucking oracle and prophecies? No. You don't ever go by what I say or another person says. You are a goddamn person yourself. You make the decisions for you. If it don't resonate with you, it just don't resonate with you. Don't create shit. And don't go, well, because Missy said, well, because James Smith said, well, because John Doe said, I got to do this. And then, no. This is your life, and you're the one that has to deal with the consequences. Okay, this is the first time I've gotten this card. Queen of Heaven, the Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. Hello. Well, hello, Empress energy. Well, hello, Venus. Well, hello, Divine Feminine. Oof, we are just awakening to that inner goddess, that inner empress, that inner queen in us, standing in our power. A lot of us really took back our power when we balanced out the yin and the yang, the masculine and feminines within ourselves. I keep using this as an example that, like a month and a half or so ago, a month ago, around there, I ran out and needed to buy fish. And I bought 2 betas. and I needed to have a male and a female. I just had to, and I didn't know why. And then later I was going, oh my God, it's like my soul just kind of knew that that was like my sign that, hey, Missy, you yin and your yang, your masculine and feminine within yourself is now balanced. Crazy, right? I feel like my physical body just has to catch up. And I feel like that vow or this new love, which is not new. It's new for some of you in this lifetime, but not new as far as the soul goes. No fucking ways. Because in order for you to have had some type of bond with this person where it was a ritual bond, and you guys know I've been seeing that word ritual for how long? They've been showing it to me. And I knew it was very specific to me, and I'm sharing it with you guys now because I'm starting to see it in the cards that I do for the collectives. And sometimes as readers, we do readings. The shit might be for us, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's only bits of it for us, sometimes it's not. But I was going, I think that this is relevant for more than just myself. But it may not be for the huge collective. Remember now, if you don't like something that someone says, you just don't go with it. I'm having issues with these Lovers Oracle. The card, the Queen of Heaven cards, is the Isis Oracle. Oh, there's Goddess Isis. We are really getting in tune with who we are. I've been saying it for a bit, and it's a quote that comes up quite often. Remember who you are. A lot of my clients know this quote very well, this sentence, because I try to ingrain it in you. Who the fuck are you? Get back to who the fuck you are. Remember who you are. Ooh, talking about standing in our power. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. You hold the power. God damn, I love when the cards are just so fucking on point. Oh my God, I can't. It's all about you. If you believe. God damn, I love it. This is the Angel Answers deck. I'm going to go through a couple of oracle cards here because I feel that I'm being drawn to them. This is the Keepers of the Light deck. What flew? Diana. Focused intention. I fucking talked about that in the beginning of the reading. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. This is unbelievable. I love it. I literally talked about that in the first part of this reading. And for those of you that may have fast forwarded through it, you might want to go and watch it. This is why you shouldn't be fast forwarding through some shit, because, you know, I don't just talk out my ass. Diana is the Roman moon goddess of the hunt. Oh my God, I cannot. Holy motherfuck. This past full moon was called the Hunter's full moon. Ugh, the bitch has arrows. I almost dropped the fucking card on the ground because I almost fainted. Look at what she's holding. The bitch has arrows. I've been channeled fucking arrows forever. The bitch has arrows. I can't. Holy motherfuck. Okay, Diana is the Roman moon goddess of the hunt. She is also known as Artemis in Greek mythology, where she has similar attributes. She is often depicted with wild animals around her, and as she is associated with the moon, she connects deeply with the wild beasts that come out at night. She is often seen holding a bow and a quiver of arrows, which signifies her ability to help us focus on a vision. She also helps us tune into our intuitive side so that we can listen to the wisdom that will guide us towards our goal. In particular, she encourages women to move into their true power. I cannot fucking believe it. I got the chills. Holy shit. And promotes equality for all souls. Move forwards with unwavering faith, knowing that the universe is supporting you. Diana is helping you awaken your divine ability to manifest what you deserve. Any fear is only a reminder that whatever you are working on or through is an important issue for your growth. Your focus is strong now and will be particularly powerful at the full moon. Holy fuck. I talked about this, that during the full moon, not only do we release, but I forget what day I mentioned it, that I also like to do intentions during it too, because it's the most powerful time. See, everything about that full moon was power, and I could feel it. I was physically changed. Okay. Your focus is strong now and will be particularly powerful at the full moon. You may be aware of night owl tendencies. This is because your angels and guides are sending you important messages that you may be missing during the day due to a busy schedule. Set some time aside to do a deep meditation to receive the guidance. Yesterday's reading, I don't know how many times we saw the word guidance, right? And I also explained too in yesterday's reading that I woke up at 3:30 in the fucking morning and couldn't go back to sleep yesterday. I just couldn't. And now I know why. Let me tell you, this is one of the most crazy, powerful readings I've probably seen in some time. And literally because we're taking back our power. And when you take back your power and sit on your throne and you have your crown on your motherfucking head, you end up attracting someone in that has that same vibration. It's all about standing in your power. Remember who the fuck you are. This is absolutely phenomenal. I knew that full moon, when I was getting closer to it, I knew it was going to be huge for myself personally. I can feel that energy. And that day I kept saying, I don't feel myself. So I feel different. I feel there's been a change. I remember messaging my friend that night and telling her, I've been changed somehow. Something feels odd. And then physically my body's going through things and I'm going, this is not by accident. Something's happening here. And I think what it is just, we're shifting into this new phase. So our bodies are having some issues trying to keep up. Our physical bodies are trying to adapt. I'm trying to purge out everything that is gross and yucky. My body is literally, like, you guys know I love to eat chips and Cheetos and stuff. Thinking about eating that right now makes me sick to my stomach, really. And I have like what's called sour stomach. Total indigestion issues. So that's why I want to do the clean diet thing, because if I do the clean diet and my stomach just goes right back to normal, I know it was the foods that I was eating. I'm gonna have to maybe do some kind of a diet elimination where you go and take out certain things from your diet, right? Anyways, you guys, this was an absolutely beautiful, powerful reading. I want to remind you guys, if you want to order my new 10 of fucking Cups candle, please click on the link below. Reminder that my second bracelet, Wish Upon a Starfish, will be coming out very soon, probably early part of next week. I want to make sure it's perfect. Like I said, it's the first time I've done a dangle type of charm bracelet, and I want to make sure that it's going to be sturdy and durable. And, I have several charms that I'm kind of seeing what's going to work best with it. That's going to come out very soon. Thank you for all of those that ordered my I Am Love bracelets. Completely sold out. Thank you. Because it's so high in demand and I've received so many emails about it, I will be, trying to get another batch out there maybe sometime next week for the I Am Love bracelets. I don't know. I really want to focus on my second bracelet. I want to remind those of you that when you email me, it can take a while for me to respond, sometimes up to a week. Now, my appointment time has been pushed to about 3 weeks now. So if you want to book an appointment, the wait times, we're looking at about 3 weeks to almost pushing a month. And I also want to remind those that send multiple emails. I'm talking about those that send multiple emails that are not related to booking a reading or about your reading. Please try to not send me so many emails. Sometimes one person will send like 10 emails. Sometimes, and it will have nothing to do with a reading and such. And I do appreciate hearing from everybody, but because of the volume and number of emails I receive per day, and my priority is working with my clients that are trying to book appointments, anything else that doesn't have to do with that, it's so tough. So I've received many emails from people saying thank you for their bracelets or their candles. I love those emails. But then I get other emails from people that they send like 5 to 10 other emails about something else totally irrelevant to those things, and it clogs up my emails. So if I could please ask not to send multiples, because that's why my wait time is so long going through emails, is because I have so many people sending me emails, and I just have to ask for you to please, cut down. If you're going to send an email, try and keep it all on one, especially those that are not booking appointments, okay? So that you guys allow the people that are booking appointments, to be able to have that, have dibs first. Okay, guys? All right. Well, I want to thank you guys so very much. And remember, if you want to follow me on social media, xi_Missy_xi. I will see you guys again really soon. I'm going to start working on the rest of the zodiac signs. Scorpio will be up next because fuck, it's Scorpio season, honey. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Love you.